Hi everybody! Hope you're all having a very Merry Christmas. Here I'm playing Breath of the Wild, and I'm in the Hebra Mountains, because it's Christmas and I ought to be around snow, don't you think? So, I just wanted to give a short Christmas message. I just wanted to say Merry Christmas, and all my gamer friends out there are doing something fun today to celebrate. Whether it's playing a game or just spending time with the family. I just hope everyone's having a good time. And I might not seem as articulate right now because I'm just playing the game and recording my commentary. I actually had Chinese food today for my Christmas dinner. Really more of a Christmas brunch, honestly, because Chinese restaurants are the only place that's opened, and my family's actually eaten at a Chinese restaurant for Christmas a couple times now, so sort of pseudo tradition, you could say. I feel like, honestly, now that I'm older, I honestly enjoy buying and giving people gifts more than I actually enjoy receiving them, weirdly enough. It's hard for me to really explain why in that case, but I just find more sort of joy in giving presents to people than receiving them. My very favorite Christmas memory related to gaming, though, was back in 2002, the Christmas of 2002. I was 10 years old. That was the Christmas that my family, we first got our Nintendo GameCube. The first Nintendo home console we had ever owned. And I wasn't expecting it at all. I was hoping, beyond hope, that maybe get something like that. And that was the year I first got to play Nintendo 64. First year I ever got to play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, which is one of my favorite games of all time, to this day, for the Nintendo 64. I never thought on a Nintendo console, but we got one, and it came with Super Smash Bros. Melee, Metroid Prime, Super Mario Sunshine, and Animal Crossing. All of us got one game, and we played Super Smash Bros. Melee the whole rest of the day, pretty much. Isn't it fun? I'm just snowboarding with my shield down a mountain. Yeehaw! Slick. And not only do we play Super Smash Bros. Melee that whole day, we played it for the next several weeks and months, honestly. It was one of those games that we just kept going back to. And of course, Metroid Prime, once I actually played it, start to finish, ended up becoming one of my favorite games of all time. And I ultimately became a big Metroid fan as well after playing Metroid Prime. And I'm freezing. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the Master Sword's light is so delightful. That was a redundancy there. My second favorite Christmas memory, gaming related, funnily enough, is the following Christmas, the Christmas of 2003, because I got a new bicycle, and I was never that good at riding bikes, but it's also the year, and I had already had The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Master Quest on my GameCube. This Christmas happened soon after I beat the game for the first time, and was just, like, so amazed by everything about the game, and I was, like, so in love with Zelda by that point. In just a year, at that time, The Legend of Zelda became my favorite game franchise of all time, which it continues to be to this day. And for that Christmas, I got the Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition, which included the very first Zelda game on the NES, Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link, Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask. With the exception of Ocarina of Time, I never played either of those 3 games. And I had that Zelda itch, that Zelda bug. I had to play all the Zelda games I could get my hands on. And so, I also had The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker at the time, but unfortunately I sort of suffered from what a lot of people at the time suffered from, and I didn't really want to give Wind Waker a fair shake because of the graphics being too kiddie. Of course, a few months later I actually did play and beat Wind Waker and loved it, but that's a different story. It was the very first time I got to play all these old Zelda games, and I was so just bad at Zelda 1, and I was really, really bad at Zelda 2 at the time. No idea what I was getting into. When I played Majora's Mask for the first time, I just thought it was super weird and creepy. And yet, it grew to become one of my all-time favorite Zelda games, right up there, almost right up there with Ocarina of Time. And again, this all started that Christmas season back in 2003, of course. Excuse me. Excuse me. Gosh, got the wrong pipe. That was also when I was also really into like the Lord of the Rings and stuff, and so I was seeing a lot of parallels between like the Zelda, Legend of Zelda, and Lord of the Rings. So it was all just a real treat for me. And that Christmas season, I call it, is when I really got into Majora's Mask and just started to fall in love with that game. Of course, a few years later, I was finally able to beat Zelda 1. Like, Zelda 1. Actually, not on the Collector's Edition copy, but when I found an old NES console at a secondhand game store and actually beat it on the original cartridge. On the gold cartridge, mind you. And many, many years later, after I had finished high school, I even beat Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link. So, go figure. But again, in a lot of ways, Christmas and gaming, Zelda especially, as well as Super Smash Bros. And Metroid, really Christmas and Nintendo, Christmas and gaming, just they go hand in hand. So, when I think of my favorite Christmas memories, I think of those memories relating to gaming, because really, in a lot of ways, a lot of these games really did change my life, and it all started during those Christmas seasons. As an adult, I don't have the same excitement for like Christmas as I used to in terms of getting presents. I still enjoy Christmas, don't get me wrong, and I enjoy it for different reasons than I used to. But I'll always have those memories of what it was like seeing that Nintendo GameCube for the very first time on that Christmas morning, or seeing the Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition. Other favorite Christmas memories were when I got the PS2 and got Star Wars My family, we got Star Wars Battlefront and Soul Calibur 3 for Christmas one year. Star Wars Battlefront 2, I believe. And had so much fun just playing those games for the rest of the day. And then, of course, in 2006, even though I didn't get it on Christmas, getting the Wii around the time of Christmas was also just one of my other favorite Christmas gaming memories. Well, honestly, so many I can think of stand out to me. But that in 2006 was also when I got a Nintendo Power subscription as a Christmas present, and got to like read all about Twilight Princess and just it was just a good time, in my opinion, to just sort of be a youth and be a gamer, and really I really just sort of frankly got lucky being able to have those Christmas experiences and be able to play those games. I'd love to hear some of your guys' favorite Christmas memories in the comments below. What are some of your favorite Christmas gaming stories? And why do they stand out to you so much? I'm going to call this video a wrap. I just wanted to sort of speak off the cuff and just wish everybody a very Merry Christmas and a really Happy New Year. I'm going to go see a movie, and then I'm probably going to come back and play some more Zelda. I'm actually doing a playthrough of Ocarina of Time at the moment. So, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Again, Merry Christmas.
Welcome! Punch!
Thank you for watching. Subscribe!